Okay, so 2020 was the COVID impact. Sales dropped 17%, but then rebounded. Little extra plus with Tiffany. Here's what I'll do. I'll do equals rate. This is 6 years. I'm going to do negative 46.8, and then I'm going to adjust. I'm proud of myself here. I'm going to adjust the 2024 numbers to take Tiffany out, just to get the organic, which is around 5 billion. So let's just call it 80. I mean, 9% revenue growth, organic revenue growth for such a big company is fucking amazing. The China exposure, I don't love it, but that's a lot of growth, man. Is the Chinese consumer tapped out? If America is any indication, never. They did 16B in cash flow in 2021 on lower sales. I mean, it looks like they're just kind of like investing pretty substantially. Like, next year's cash flow can be pretty high. Yeah. I like this LVMH. And for a large cap, like, where you can short Walmart and Costco against it, buy LVMH, it's much cheaper, much more growth. Why the fuck would you buy Procter or any of these other ones? I don't know if we can get credit card data from China. China. We can get data, though. I can definitely get some data. I mean, look, last year was not so hot. And yeah, India, I guess India is a long-term bull market probably for these guys too. Indians and Chinese are kind of both I'm like super typecasting here. Yeah, no, I am extrapolating. It's possible they've saturated the world's global goods. Yeah, Ferry, but typically, there isn't much slowdown for luxury, even in... It's really the other way around, like... The people buying this luxury stuff aren't affected by the recession anyway. Maybe on the margin, but... Last recession, Louis grew right through it. But yeah, Indians are conspicuous consumers. I don't know if I believe that, Max. They grew before in the 08 recession. So if the 08 recession didn't stop anyone, I don't know what's going to. Bunch of haters. China. I'm going to name... Yeah, you should make a fashion brand called Veblen. That'd be fucking funny. Every professor would laugh. I mean, how do you bet against Bernard Arnault? He's like the Steve Jobs of Europe. Oh, did they grow in 08 by acquisition? Veblen.ai. It's still, look, recessions don't last forever. It's not like it doesn't get priced in. It's a lot more priced in for these guys than it is for Costco and Walmart. What's up, Slizm? Slizime? Yeah, I'll pitch that to Kanye, Emmanuel. That'd be funny. What's a Veblen good? He's super smart, man. I see. Conspicuous consumption. Smartest rapper. Yeah, LVMH is more than reasonable. I would say it's attractive. Now, they do have to grow again. But, these are good brands. They have an eye. They also have like this talent for acquisitions, man. They're very good at that. mean, they have a lot of brands. They have Sephora, they have Tiffany, and you know, if it's saturated, then look, I mean, look at the revenue growth. Fashion and leather, 18 billion to 41 billion. I mean, they've been getting it right. Now, look, if you're telling me they're going to go through a 10-year protracted, you know, time frame where they're not going to be getting the fashion right, and fast fashion is going to rise or something like that, and you know, it's all over and Shein is taking over, sure, but in terms of luxury, haute couture, it's really not many other things. I mean, they could lose share within haute couture, and haute couture can lose share across kind of like the fashion industry, but I don't know. Yeah, it's all APAC exposure, I would agree with that. Berkshire is always a good place to park money, as long as the price isn't crazy. LVMH has been good money. There are more independent fashion brands than you think, but Capri is there. Some of the Italian houses are independent. I'm going to jump on a call very soon. Make sure you sign up for Goodell. Do it. Do it now. GoodellTerminal.com, or I stop streaming. I will stop. I'm kidding. I love you guys. Okay, that makes... We have a model for... well, let's see here. At least something for 27 out of the 28 biggest companies. The only one we don't have is Berkshire. Berkshire is a pretty weird one. Berkshire's a really weird one. But yeah, 27 out of 28 of the biggest. Then we have to do Hermes, which, you know, now we know a little bit about luxury. We can do Hermes. It's very similar to LVMH in size and probably assets too. Then we got to do T-Mobile, Hui Chao Mutang, Nestle, Accenture, that weird international holding company thingy, Samsung, GE, Morgan Stanley, China Mobile, Lindy, American Express, China Construction Bank we will not be doing, ever. I mean, I'm not even sure we should do Morgan Stanley.